blonde ale. Something it's a little bit different than a lager, but still easy going, and they're always an enjoyable time. So let's get into this one in the Fixed Gear series. Beer, 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 ba, beer, ba, beer, beer, beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, for the Brewski review. And today the beer I have for you is by the Fixed Gear Brewing Company in my little series that I got going on. Picked these up in Guelph the other week or day, depending on when this is coming out, when I went to go visit my brother Andre. So boom, here's the can. This is their Dutch Classic Blonde Ale, coming in at 5.25% alcohol by volume. That extra 0.5 really counts. As for the IBUs, not here on Le Can, just like all the other ones. And Untapped showing nothing, and the website showing nothing either. So it's a guessing game, and we'll take a guess, or I'll take a guess, when I have a sip. So let's crack open this bad boy, coming in with a orangey can today, sort of like a carrot almost. Let's pour it up, see what we got. Yeah, that's blonde, alright. Pour about that much in there just because I don't have too much time. I only got about 10 minutes for this video. This is going to be under 10, which is awesome. Looking at the beer, slightly hazy, but for the majority of the part, you can see straight through this beautiful beer. Not too much of a head on top either. Let's have a smell. Melons? Light caramel, definitely a bit more grainy, a little bit more grassy of an aroma. But sweet melons, maybe a touch of lemongrass, and there are a little bit of citrusy notes coming off it too. Very nice. Smells quite refreshing. Let's have a sip. Okay. You know what? For a blonde ale, it's actually a touch hoppy. That's a touch hoppy. Definitely has more of a strong sourdoughy bitterness to it right in the back end, but in the beginning, tastes definitely a bit more grainy, bit just bready. Nothing super out there in terms of flavor profile. A little bit of citrus going on as well, but overall, not too bad. Just pretty easygoing, but very bitter for a blonde in my opinion. I'd put it at about 20-25 IBUs in my humble opinion. Not too bad. Cheers, everybody. Keep on drinking. Yeah, not cool melons. I'm always thinking of work. Sweet melon, a little bit of a lemony kick in there, touch of lime even, florally, and then that sourdough bready bitterness that you're getting more on the back end. Nice use of hops, I think, in my opinion as well. So far, good stuff. Definitely the most bitter blonde ale that I've come across. Moving over to the can now. Dutch Classic Blonde Ale by Fixed Gear Brewing from Guelph, Ontario. Like I said, 5.25% alcohol by volume, unknown IBUs. Here's what the can looks like. Very nice. Again, I love that matte finish. On to the very short and sweet description. Easy drinking with a grainy character and engaging hop finish. Right on the money. You know what? Out of all these beers so far, the only one that hasn't had a good or matching description was that a breakaway IPA. This is nice, very nice. Brewed in the Guelph Junction, mirroring the love of bikes with a passion for beer. Again, no brewed on date on the can, no IBUs, and no ingredients. Definitely a bummer, but at least there's a slight little description and an alcohol percentage. Moving over to the website now, fixedgearbrewing.com. Again, you do have to go over to the bottle shop tab on the website to find out about the beer. Again, please add a dedicated beer tab. I think that would just make it that much better. As for this, it has again the same short and sweet description of the beer, which just hits it right on the money. Great stuff. And if you do want to pick up the Dutch Blonde Classic from the brewery or on their online bottle shop, you can pick it up for $2.95 for this 473 tall boy can. Light-bodied mouthfeel, super crisp, super refreshing. That nice bit of hop use in there, just, I don't know. Blonde ales, I'm never big of a fan because they're too easygoing for me personally, and the flavor is there, but not to the degree that I would personally enjoy. But this is coming in from like left field almost. Not the brewery, not the brewery. And it's just, I don't know, it's wowing me a little bit. It's definitely taking me by surprise. Finally, moving over to Untapped, the Dutch Classic Blonde by Fixed Gear Brewing Company has been given a 3.42 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 167 ratings. Overall, the brewery seems, every beer that I've had so far is coming in at about 3.5 bottle caps. They're not bad beers by any means, but they're nothing super, up there, but still great stuff. As you can see, I'm actually a big fan of this blonde. Holy hell, was not expecting this much of a hop flavor. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nothing like a pale ale or a session IPA or an IPA, but for a blonde and for just like a very usually more low-key, mellow style of beer, it's hitting hard in the flavor department. Holy hell. Damn, that's good. Cheers, everybody, on the final sip. Let's get right to ratings. Overall, Dutch Classic Blonde Ale. Great stuff. Not too many complaints, to be honest. That bitterness in there sort of just melds well together with the nice citrus notes I'm getting as well, including the little bit of floraliness I do get. Sorry, English wasn't working there for a second. My brain didn't work. And that's been happening quite a bit now. I think it's coming home from work gets me a little drained in the brain. Overall, Dutch Classic Blonde Ale gets a solid 8 out of 10 for me. This really just surprised me. Crazy stuff. As for presentation, again, I do love the look of these cans that Fixed Gear has going on. That matte finish, it's just, I don't know, something about that matte finish when it's nice and colorful, not too busy, just all the information is just put out in a nice, organized fashion, just tickles my fancy. Information, though, is still lacking. I like the short and sweet description, though, but I want to see IBUs, I want to see your ingredients, and I want to see your brewed on or best before date. That just makes everything so much better. And as for the website, good website looking on the bottle shop side of things, but please add a dedicated beer tab to your website, and I think, again, just like all the other information on the can, that just brings everything home and it makes it that much better. So presentation gets a solid 6.5 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want me to review in the future, leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, we greatly appreciate it as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack, brew, and enjoy. Cheers. And now for the final pour of this Dutch Blonde Ale into this pale glass. I'm gonna drink it up and have a good time. Cheers!